So it's incredibly important to love where you live. I think that's one of the most important things in life. In this video, we're going to be discussing why we love living in Key West. My wife, Marcella, my daughter, Venice, and our puppy, Honey, we were all born and raised here, and we love this island lifestyle. It's not for everybody. But in case we've never met before, my name's Solaris Gregory. I'm also a licensed realtor here in Key West. I help people buy, sell, invest, and relocate to this wonderful island. And don't forget to like and subscribe because I make videos every week of what it's like to live, work, and play here. In this video, we're going to be discussing the food, the dining, the outdoors, the sunshine, and stay tuned for the rest of the video. So the first thing I want to discuss in this video is the weather. We have beautiful weather almost all year round. There's over 300 days of sunshine, and it just doesn't get any better than this. I don't know if there's any better weather anywhere across the entire world. I mean, it's beautiful weather, and we love going out on the boat and going to the beaches and enjoying the ocean. So it's very important for me to have good weather all year round because I was born and raised in Key West. I lived all over Florida, so I did experience different types of weather. Like I went to school at the University of Florida, but Gainesville was quite a bit too cold for me. I really love this warm, beautiful weather because I like to spend a lot of my time outdoors. The other thing that I want to talk about is the ocean. It's very important for me to live near the ocean. I love going out on the water, on the boat, swimming, snorkeling, even just going to the beaches and snorkeling around like Fort Zachary Taylor. The state park has the most beautiful waters. You look out over these beautiful turquoise water and we just love it. I love the refreshing ocean breeze. I love going out to the wonderful coral reefs. They're just so beautiful out there with it's like a whole nother world out there. Another thing that I love about Key West is the beautiful foliage. Anywhere you go in Key West, you'll see beautiful palm trees and poinciana trees, and it just makes it so much more nature oriented and a beautiful lifestyle experience. Another thing that I like about Key West is the light clothing that you can wear. You know, you don't have to wear snow jackets, and you can even wear flip-flops if you'd like to. Key West has a very small town feel with a big personality. Key West's personality is one of the most unique places, I think, in the United States it's very diverse, it's very accepting of all people and races, and I do travel in my car a lot to get around to my different showings, but when I can take my electric skateboard or my bike, I really like to just be outside and traveling by different ways to get around town other than a car. Key West has a very rich history, and it has a very nice historic charm. I like the area of the historic district where they have to keep the houses to the way that it looked in the early 1900s, and I think that helps give it a very authentic, great personality, especially to that area. So another thing that I really love, in my free time, I love to go fishing. I love to go spearfishing, and it's just so fun to be out there on the water. You have such an assortment of wonderful fish, and it's fun to be able to catch your dinner and come home and cook it. It's such a wonderful experience just to be out there on the water. You know, even if you don't catch fish, it's great to just be out there on the water because it makes you kind of rejuvenated and makes me feel a lot better just in life. Another thing that I really love to do is go paddleboarding. We could take our paddleboards through the mangroves and just enjoying nature and being more nature oriented. I think I'm actually going to make some New Year's resolutions to get out there more on the water. We also love going out to the wonderful sandbars, Snipes Key, Marvin Key, and Boca Grande Beach. You know, a lot of times on the way back, you'll see dolphin and just jumping out of the water, and it's a beautiful experience. The kids love it. Another thing that we love about Key West is the wonderful seafood, and there's over like 500 restaurants just in Key West, and there's a bunch right there on Stock Island as well. And the food here, I think, is just some of the best in the world, especially the seafood, because all of the seafood is just so fresh, and a lot of places you go and people will come here and they say they don't like seafood. I think it's a lot of times the seafood that they have back at home just isn't good. Another thing I do love is the key lime pies here. We go around to the different restaurants and try them. We rate them from 1 to 10, and And that's just a fun experience to do with your family as well. One of our favorite things to do, I take my dad out on the boat and we dive for lobster, especially during mini season, and then the season hits and we go out there all the time and catch lobster, and we come home, and lobster is just one of my favorite meals. I also really love all the Cuban restaurants. Their authentic food is just really good. We go to El Cibune and Maison de Pepes, and we love it. Around Key West, there's always a lot of live bands. We love to go ride our bikes downtown and just listen to the music. And at the amphitheater, they get a lot of famous bands in there as well. And we just love to go out there and just listen to the music and just enjoy the company of others as well. And sometimes if we're bored, I'll take my daughter downtown. We walk around Duval Street and do a little shopping, and she loves to go into the stores and try on jewelry. And it's just a fun experience walking up and down Duval Street as well. Key West also has so many different kinds of festivals. We love going to Fantasy Fest, and they have the Zombie Bike Parade and the Songwriters Festival. And there's also really good film festivals as well. Another thing we like to do, they have the powerboat races down here, which is really cool. And then they also do a powerboat race parade up and down Duval Street where you can get an up-close look at these amazing powerboats. Another thing that we really love to do is go down to Mallory Square and watch the street performers and watch the sunset celebration. And we go down there and get popcorn and Kong fritters and just hang out and just enjoy the outdoors there as well. Another thing that we really like to do is sometimes on special occasions we'll go out to Latitudes. We take the ferry from Key West to Sunset Key and enjoy dinner out there. It's such a unique experience because you get to overlook the beautiful ocean and the sunset as well. I also like exercising outside. You know, sometimes I'll play tennis, I'll run the beach, or over at Higgs Beach they have an outdoor workout area, which is really fun. And it's just good to, you know, enjoy the heat and sweat it out as well. And a lot of times after we get done fishing, we'll be at the fillet tables, and my daughter will come join us, and with the fillets, she'll feed the sharks, which is really cool over there at the docks, and she just loves it and has a blast with that. Another thing that we love about Key West is the wonderful characters. It's so diverse, and there's such unique people down here. There's tons of artists and writers, and we love meeting those kinds of people and you know, getting their take on it and seeing their art, and just buying local art as well is really cool. That's one of our hobbies that we like to do. Also, a lot of times if we had a long day, we'll go over to the beach and just take our shoes off and put our feet in the water for a little bit and then ride our bikes back home. We love doing that, just kind of you know. And over at Higgs Beach, you can put your feet in there and watch the sunset as well. There's such a great sense of adventure here in Key West. There's so many different things you can do, and going up the Keys is really cool as well. And we go to the Sugarloaf Jumping Bridge, and we'll take our boat through these little different creeks and hang out there and do a little snapper fishing as well. Key West also has a really nice low-key vibe. I love all my neighbors, and you know, we take care of each other's houses when we're out of town, and you know, everyone around Key West seems extremely friendly. I think it also has something to do with the environment that we're in. Now, I love visiting other places, but when I get back to Key West and I step off the airplane, I smell that salty ocean air. It just makes me feel at home. I really love this place, and I think it's a wonderful way of life that we have down here. I think that's really cool. It's a laid-back lifestyle, and I think it's very important to work hard but also play hard as well. So we feel extremely blessed to be able to call this wonderful island our home. If you agree or disagree or have any comments, please make a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them personally. And don't forget, if you're thinking about making a move to Key West, please, my contact information is below, along with my calendar, and just keep living that island lifestyle.